And thanks for giving your feedback throughout the course and being part of the Abhyasa sessions. And we need that helps a lot, so that there's a lot of engagement and repetition needed sometimes for many. Thank you for being there, Satish.
Thank you.
Mahesh ji.
I have two questions. One is the bhuti. Can you tell me what is the meaning of bhuti?
I'll tell you what Shankara says. Shankaracharya says,
Okay.
Shriyaha Visheshaha Shriyaha Vishesha. Write this down. Shriyaha Visheshaha Vistaraha.
Okay.
Bhutihi. That's the
Okay.
phrase. That's a phrase from the Bible, right?
Means,
so-
is that means expansion or something? Astara
Yeah.
means what?
So all types of Visheshaha Vistaraha. You interpreted the way you understand wealth. All types of wealth, you bring it up here, you put it here. And so Bhuti expands what Shri was the word Shri meant there. Okay.
Oh, I see.
Bhuti
Shriya
is
is expanded. Okay.
amplification of the Shri.
Oh.
Details. The details of Shri is Bhutihi.
Oh, okay, okay. Because because some other text they translated as expansion, and some other. But if you go to dictionary, all kinds of meanings. Nothing relevant to this. So
look at that. So the translation, I appreciate the translation, because where is the word expansion coming from? Shankaracharya's word it is. Vistara.
yeah.
That means that whoever translated it has studied the Bhashyam. Otherwise, you won't get the
Yeah,
word.
it was. Right. But if you go to the dictionary, it's all over the place.
Yeah.
So yeah. Another thing is when you say matihi in this context, I know in the past also Krishna.
Yeah, go ahead, Mahesh.
In the past also in other context, Krishna has used the word matihi, right? And so my firm conclusion or something like that he has used in other. But in this context, matihi instead of conclusion, would it not be conviction? Better translation.
Yeah, you can
Because
translate it.
conviction is a state of mind, whereas conclusion is a end to an argument or something.
Yeah. Probably said conclusion because the chapter is going to an end.
Okay, no, okay. But this was because it's Sanjaya. He said he heard all that, so this is my conviction. Wait, that was his state of mind. I'm just thinking.
Yeah, that's fine. That's okay. You can say that.
Okay, thank you.
And so conviction, there is an element of doubt in the conviction. It always has an element of doubt. If you tell me, no, conviction without any doubt, then I say, yeah, go with it. That's what it is. There is no doubt at all. Nobody has to validate me anymore. I mean, that's like,
yeah, that is what I thought was generally meant conviction, right? Means based on whatever I heard or whatever I analyzed, understood.
Yeah.
So this is my conviction. Okay. Basically, yeah.
Good. That's good. That conviction is also fine. Thank you. Haraji, go ahead.
Mahodaya, so in 75, Sakshat Yogeshwarat Krishnat. So the first two are in Samanadikaranam, right? All the three.
Correct. You're correct. You're correct.
Okay. All right.
Now, wait. So, see, this word is Sakshat. We need to look up. Sakshat is not the Panchami. See, Krishnat is what? The Panchami of Krishna.
From Krishna.
Yogeshwara is Panchami of Yogeshwara.
Yeah.
But there's no word called Saksha, of which you can take Panchami. There's no Saksha. Sakshaha, Sakshau, Sakshaha is not there. Sakshat is an Abhyayam. It's a
Oh,
declinable which looks like a Panchami.
I see. Okay. So that is not part of the Samanadikaranam then.
That's correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Even though
That,
you can, yeah, it's an Abhyayam. Sakshat Krishna, from the Krishna who is our contemporary, who's right there. You know Krishna, that Krishna. Yeah.
okay. And I didn't get the meaning of the word sam, samsmritya.
Samsmritya. Right, right. So, Smritva, Smriti, remembering, recalling. Okay, recalling. So, Smrita, having recalled. Having,
Having the,
having recalled is Smritva. See,
okay.
Smarati, right? We say Smarati, Smarataha, Smaranti. So, remembering. So, Smritva means having remembered.
Okay.
Samsmritya, Samyak Smritva. Means I
Okay.
not casually.
Yeah.
I know the entire thing. I know it from top to bottom. I'm recalling the whole thing.
Yeah.
Samsmritya. I know the message. I know the tatparya of what Krishna said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
right.
Lapanta, right? Upasarga, because of the Upasarga, it becomes Lapanta.
Correct.
Yeah. Correct.
Smriti.
Some. Correct. That's correct. Okay.
Levanta.
Then
Full. Levanta.
Dhanyavadha Mahodaya.
Yeah. Thank you, Haraj.
Uh,
Premaji.
Guruji, when Krishna says, "Has this been heard by you with a one-pointed mind? Has your delusion, born of ignorance, gone completely, Arjuna?" It brought the reply that with prayatnam, kala, patience, and not knowing the adrishta phalam that it would yield, it has come. But you said the karma yogi can then say that I'm guilt-free, and then I missed something. You said three things.
All right. I have to. All right. So what I meant there was Karma Yogi is guilt free. That is because everything that was to be done was done. Everything that was not to be done was not done. Therefore, there is no question of guilt also. So that way, no guilt. Conflict free. I said conflict free. Yeah. They have conflict because when there was a conflict, the conflict was resolved. But Karma Yogi is not a jnani. Nobody knows. Nobody can say, I know exactly what to do in every situation. Nobody can say that. New situations will come up and I'll be confused. So if I'm confused, I must ask people who are not confused. And so that way, conflict free also. And once I do what is to be done, I become conflict free also. Those are the two things I remember. Then what else? Did I say one more thing also? Okay. All right. You are testing my memory now. Yeah. So that's the general idea. Guilt free, conflict free, and stress free, you can add, and anxiety free. I use the word anxiety also once. I remember anxiety. Anxiety is not there because anxiety is always about the future. Generally, always about the future. Kal kya hoga? That is the anxiety all of us have. And so, when Ishvara is with me, then you drop the anxiety on his lap. Anxiety will come and then drop it. It will come because knee-jerk reaction is there. Anxiety will come. Anxiety will be there. And so just drop it off.
Guruji, one more question. We were talking about knowing it through the head, intellectually understanding it. But in the context of the Kathopanishad, it was mentioned that you have to go into the Hridaya Guhyam. How does that transition happen? I'm not very sure whether it is the same, like the Chitta with the values, etc., or I really didn't understand that part from going from the head to the Hridaya Guhyam. Could you help?
So, going from, okay, so going from where I am to knowledge, that is one aspect. So going from where I am to knowledge is karma yoga buddhi is needed. Okay? Prasada buddhi. So karma yoga means Ishwararpana buddhi, prasada buddhi. Those are needed. So that will take me be ready for knowledge. Makes me prepared, makes me a mature human being. That is one part. Now, physically, head and heart, okay, they use the words buddhi and hridayam. The reason they use hridayam is I think they know the brain is less of a, see, heart is less of a mystery than the brain. Okay. Hridayam seems everybody knows there is a cavity. The cavity is what they're looking for. And it's hidden inside. They want to show that this jnanam, this ignorance is there. And it is there means what? The jnanam is also there, but jnanam is hidden. It's hidden and you can't get it out. You can't. That's why they say guha, cavity, hridaya guha, buddhi guha means the buddhi. But then what is there in that cavity? Buddhi is there in that cavity. Look at this. Same buddhi is needed because buddhi is needed to understand simple things, complicated things, everything. And so that buddhi is definitely needed. That buddhi is located in the heart. Like that, you, almost, what do you call it? It's consistently in the Shastram, in the Bhashyam, everything it comes. Buddhi guhayam, hridaya guhayam will come. And so that is just a matter of saying that 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 I have to surrender to Bhagavan in order for this to be unfolded to me. Paranchikani, we saw that also. Paranchikani. Because all the instruments of action and sense organs and mind and all are outward facing. They're not outward facing. There's no way. I don't even know that there is something inside. What is the question of there is a question of focusing inside and all. That itself doesn't arise. And so the location, physical location, we don't take it literally. We don't worry about this mind versus. Okay, 1 second. So I hope that helps, Premaji.
Yeah, so what I'm understanding is this is an experiential perspective. It's not intellectual. It's something happens. It's an experience that happens that opens your eyes of wisdom and you see the universality of everything. Would you say that?
So what we say is, it's like saying, suppose you take the rope snake example.
Mm.
I see a snake, and we see a snake there. And then somebody reminds me that this is not a snake, it's a rope. See carefully. And then immediately, what happens? Something happens, right? How do you characterize that something? How would you characterize that something?
As knowledge, which cannot be reversed.
Ah, knowledge which cannot be reversed. Okay, but was there an experience or not?
Yes, both ways.
So therefore, it is a knowledge that creates an experience. Experience cannot create knowledge. Experience is dumb. No experience creates knowledge. Experience is dumb. If experience created knowledge, all of us would be jnanis by now. Because all of us are our experience in so many ways. And so experience cannot create knowledge. Experience, in fact, is opposed to knowledge. Unless the person chooses to use the experience to learn from the experience. Then again, learning comes, understanding comes, etc. I want to use my brain to understand what happened. Why did I not succeed? Why did that person do this? Yeah. Why is the economy like this? Experience like economy you're experiencing, but why is the economy like this? Like that, if you ask, then you have to analyze. Okay. So back to here, knowledge creates the experience. The knowledge of the snake being the rope, the knowledge of the snake really not being the snake, and it is something else entirely different, and that is a rope. And that awareness does wonders to the person. Correct? Experience. What is the experience? Previously, fear was there, frightening it was. Now the fear is gone. That is an experience. The elimination of fear is an experience, no doubt.
Mm.
So knowledge is accompanied by experience. Post knowledge, there is going to be an experience of joy, no doubt. But be careful. We don't say experience creates knowledge. It is the knowledge that can give rise to any kind of experience. And
As
we don't.
Krishna says, it's Abhaya. It gives Abhaya
It gives
automatically.
correct. Abhaya Pradhanam. So that's the way we see it, Premaji.
Thank you, Guruji. Thank you.
Ramuji.
Just a joke. When you are saying so much thing, the message is that free, this free and all, stress free and all. We can also say it is sugar free. It is not sugar free because the message is sweet. This makes life sweeter. It is not sugar free, we can say.
It is not sugar free. So you can say it is conflict free and all that, but don't say sugar free.
It makes life sweeter.
Because life has become sweeter, you can now have sugar free coffee. Okay, how about that? Without sugar in the coffee itself, your life is sweet. Thank you, Ramuji. Thank you for all that humor, and we love it. And you're gifted. That's a gift. The pun, doing puns and all that is not easy. Some people are very gifted with it. And so Ramuji is definitely on top of the list there. And I think he's on Facebook and all. I've never gone to his Facebook site. He keeps sending me links, but I've never, once maybe I went, but I don't go there. But I think he's very active. Huh?
Sometime I post a silly joke, something.
Okay.
Today morning I posted one. With that passing show. I'll just send it. Suddenly it strikes and I make it a picture or something and make it.
Nice. Very good. Very good. And that's a blessing, no doubt. Yeah. So thank you for sharing your ideas, Ramuji. And no, Ramuji, and plus you give us documents, data, and all that is needed. So it eliminates all the searching for us. And because of that, people don't know where to find. They'll have to find Ramuji. Ramuji, are you there? So that's how they ask. And so it's really good. Now Ramuji continues to work. I mean, he's on the side. He's doing a lot of transcription. And what are you doing now, Ramuji?
The Avinash has given someone has typed something of Uddhava Gita. He wants me to edit it. So I'm doing it now. I was doing something type Taittariya and all these things. I had kept the other thing, revision of the Bhashyam, fourth volume I was working on, but Avinash do this. So I've taken up Uddhava Gita. It's not full, it's part of it current. Some missing part is there, somebody do it.
Uddhava Gita of Swami Paramarthananda ji.
Yeah, everything is Paramarthananda only.
Paramarthananda ji. And
Someone has transcribed, but that is not a readable format and it is not uploadable in the, what do you call, net or something. Because he just types and he never looks back or corrects it. So there is no full stop, comma and anything we can't know anywhere. So it takes what do you call, so much time to even correct one paragraph and to make it diagratized so that it is available for the whole world.
Okay.
Times with Sanskrit, so I had to convert it into diacritic format and all these things and highlight in the usual
Yeah.
format.
I mean, the way you do it is first class. I mean, I always look for your work. And so what he does is he will write the Moolam, for example, Bhagavad Gita. Moolam will be there, bold, black, bold. Okay. Then what happens? Then Swamiji's commentary is just verbatim stated. Then what happens? Then Moolam words are, then Bhashyam will come. So Shankara Bhashyam will be there. Then that is in red color. I think I'm right because I've been was looking at these books all the time. So red color. Then what happens? Then in the Bhashyam, the Moolam word is also highlighted. And then in the explanation also, Moolam word highlighted, Bhashyam is there. And it's so easy to study.
And so many takeaways are highlighted.
Oh, yeah, takeaways are highlighted. Okay,
The comparatives.
correct, correct. So, it's great service, Ramuji. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway,
So sometimes what happens when there is a doubt, and even my notes is not clarifying the doubt. Because in class we write some notes, sometimes it's not clear. Then where do you go? And the mind won't give up. And so then I go to Ramuji's notes and then look for that part. And then I will read
because
the whole.
I type completely verbatim, I don't change any word. In fact, I insert the emoticons also nowadays.
Oh, you are inserting emoticons also.
When Swamiji laughs or woes something, that also I'm putting nowadays.
So,
That's
Guruji,
interesting.
where do you go? Where do you go to find Ramuji's notes?
It is in Asha Vinash, whatever I have uploaded,
Oh,
the PDFs.
Right.
okay, okay.
Right.
Avinash Lingam ji's website, right? Arsha Avinash.
Correct, Asha.
Asha Vinash.
Right. I mean, I'm also basing my talks on my notes plus the Asha Vinash transcriptions that Ramuji and his team have done.
Last 4-5 years, since I uploaded, more than 50,000 people have downloaded that book, Bhagavad Gita. Moola.
Okay, okay. Very good. That's so nice.
Ramuji, would you mind posting a link to the website on our WhatsApp group one more time?
No problem.
Thank you.
Good. So what we'll do is next class, which is next week, Monday, right? IST will review the 18th chapter, like always. And that's one class. And after that, we'll meet once to discuss. I want to hear everybody and have an open session. Then after that, I'm going to shortly announce, Narayanan is getting ready. We'll announce the next course I want to teach, which is basic text Vivek Chudamani. And it's a Prakarana Grantha. So it's a work done by Shankaracharya. And it is good even for beginners. So Shankaracharya takes it slowly. But Vivek Chudamani has too many verses. And so what Puja
580 verses. 580 verses.
580 verses it has. So what we are going to do is, Puja Swamiji took 108 important verses of the Vivek Chudamani. We're going to follow that method. And so that 108 verses we'll study. Starting maybe, what is it? Something like 2 weeks from now, I think. Monday of not the next week, but the week after. And so then what happened? So I said, Vivek Chudamani twice a week should I do or once a week? The Bhagavad Gita was a big text. We said we can do twice a week, and that model we followed. But then I said, this bright idea struck me just 2 days ago. Not, I mean, idea, I should say it's bright and all that. So then, then I said, I want to study one more or teach one more. Why only stick to two? Then I said, okay, we'll have Vivek Chudamani once a week. Then I wanted to teach another text. And I had a dialogue with Swamiji. And Kaivalya Upanishad had been in my mind for a while. And so Swamiji said, validated. He said, yeah, do that. That's a good text and without bhashyam. No bhashyam, just moolam. And then, so with Swamiji's blessings, I hope we can start Kaivalya Upanishad also. Give me a chance to review all the notes I took. So,
Good.
if you want to be
So two
occupied,
Upanishads, Mundako and Kaivalya. Wow.
How
Mundaka-
lucky can we get? How lucky can we get?
Mundaka will be heavy duty because Bhashyam is there. This is without Bhashyam. I mean, Shankara had not written a Bhashyam on Kaivalya, so we won't have Bhashyam anyway. So we'll just look at the Moolam and we'll discuss. Some very beautiful mantras are there. Some of the mantras we know. Na karmana na prajaya dhane na tyage naike amritatvama na shubhu. All that will be there in this Upanishad. So we pray that we can.
So no
Still,
commentary on Kaivalya? Nobody wrote commentary?
The commentaries are there. Sir, this one is there. So what is his name? Amaradasa's commentary is there. So it's
Who Dasa? What Dasa?
Amaradasa's commentary.
Amaradas.
Amaradasa. His name is, the name of the Bhashyam is called, I'm not getting it now, but Amaradasa's commentary will follow.
Guruji, just curious. How do you get all these commentaries? Gita Press has it? All these tikas?
Right. So books are there. Kailash Ashram can give it. And of course, these days PDF files are there. So this particular Ekadashopanishad, I don't know if Kaivalya is there or not, but I have only the PDF of that book. So it's available. At least in PDF, it's available. But we can definitely buy the book. It is still in print.
Archive.org has a lot.
Mahadaya, I didn't understand why you decided to have Vivek Chudamani once a week. What was wrong in having it twice a week?
Right, correct, exactly. Nothing wrong in having twice a week. No, it's not wrong at all. It's not wrong at all. No way. Twice a week is just fine. And the thing is, many people are able to attend once a week. They can block their time once a week. But twice a week, if you say, committed students can come, no doubt. But those who are working and all, in the middle of the week, they find it a little difficult to come also. But if it is once a week, they can say, yeah, Wednesday morning I'll come. Wednesday morning I'll come. Wednesday morning I'll come. Like that, that idea is also there. But anyway, that is secondary. Primary is, I want to study one more text. That is primary. Haraji, that is primary. Okay. And so it will give me a chance to be in touch with teaching 3 texts.
So, and Guruji, why pick this particular Upanishad? What was the rationale?
Right, again. So here, Kaivalya is a shorter Upanishad. It has only some 19 or 20 mantras. Okay. Kena is also short, but Kena is a bit advanced. We have to use the Bhashyam. We have to study Bhashyam. I can't teach it without Bhashyam. Kaivalya does not have Bhashyam. And it has some popular mantras. So Kaivalya, even Pujya Swamiji in the ashram, he had taught Kaivalya early on in the course as opposed to later on. So our role model is Pujya Swamiji. So there is nothing magically new that we have to create. It's all set up.
Is there a PDF for that to Jaykumarji, or to take notes and all that, or
I will See, it could be there. I have to look. I'm not looking.
Kaivalya was taught in the ashram? Kaivalya was taught in the ashram?
Yeah, it was taught. In my course, it was taught. In my course, what happened? What they did was, for a change, what Swamiji did was, Swamiji played Puja Swamiji's lecture on Kaivalya. Video. It is very refreshing, different type, different. Seeing Swamiji talk. So that was done during the.
San Jose.
Huh?
Swamiji talked in America, maybe.
No, I remember where, but somewhere he spoke. And because the daytime is all full of classes, Swamiji's class would be during the evening time, 8 to 9 period. 8 to 9, satsang. So the satsang was replaced by this. So good. So we will do that. We'll follow that. And so Haraji, it won't be a. I hope it's not a downgrade by not teaching Viveka Chodamani twice a week. So it'll be good. It'll be good. Any other questions? All right. So we will pause with that. So I'll do that. We will send, like every time, we will send you links to download this text, and that's a good one. I need to check that double-spaced notebook would be good to have. So yeah. So Bhagya, take this down. Look at this website. Arsha Drishti, ARSHA, Drishti, DRISHTI, arshadrishti.org. And that Swamiji there, he is in California, Advayatmanandaji. So he's our parampara. And he's archived all the PDFs we will ever need.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you can look that up and tell me what you find. Okay. Yeah. That's a good website, by the way, friends. arshadrishti.org. And
Mahodaya, he started Kaivalya Upanishads about 3 weeks ago.
Advayatmananda?
In San Diego.
Okay. That's so interesting.
That website says temporary unavailable because of restructuring of the the site is available, but library is being rearranged or something is message comes.
So Haraji, very interesting. What a blessing it is. And so you're attending online and all?
No, there was a conflict of time. I couldn't do that, but I got the message.
Okay, so nice. Yeah, so he's done a very good job of organizing all the texts, and see Upanishad is there. So yeah, I'm able to access these things, Ramuji. So maybe some portions of the website. Now it is accessible. All right, good. We'll pause with that. Thank you. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Dhanvantaraye Amrita Kalasha Hastaya Sarvamaya Vinashanaya Trailokyanataya Shri Mahavishnave Namaha.
Dhanyawad.